This is a story about dinosaurs and the inspiration for Indiana Jones. It's a story not only 100 years, but also 100 million years in the making. It's full of world firsts and stars a challenger automotive brand that employed its exploratory ethos and its SUVs to empower a unique expedition into one of the most captivating and forbidding parts of the world. In June of 2018, Infiniti Motor Company partnered with the Explorers Club in Hong Kong and the Mongolian Institute of Paleontology and Geology to embark on a groundbreaking expedition. It's a story of ingenuity, using existing technology in a way never imagined. Paleontology will be changed forever. Exactly 100 years ago, Roy Chapman Andrews discovered dinosaur eggs here, and it forever changed paleontology. We share this ethos with the Explorers Club of insatiable curiosity, always pushing forward, entrepreneurial and explorer mindset.
The Roy Chapman Andrews Centennial Expedition is a good example of what we're trying to accomplish in terms of creating a model of exploration for the future. In the Gobi, we're combining technology and storytelling into one cohesive exercise.
Roy Chapman Andrews is a past president of the Explorers Club, and when he was president of the club in the 1930s, he spent an awful lot of time and effort in developing the club and expanded it into the future. The legacy of Roy Chapman Andrews on this centennial expedition is simply amazing. We're going to many of the same exact locations, taking modern-day photographs of the same views that he saw and showing the differences in climate change, the terrain, making comparison to then and now.
Crucial to that undertaking was attempting a novel application of imaging and mapping technologies that have been used in other areas, but have never had the strings pulled together and focused on the job of finding fossils.
So this trip has been extraordinary. The team bonded and really came together and all helped each other out. A really interesting mix of people gathering content and scientists and paleontologists. This was led by the Mongolian paleontological team for the first time ever. Usually it's an international group and they're supporting, but this was the first time that the Mongolian team really led, and that's another first, and it's really all about empowerment.
This is like perfect collaboration of technology and background to find the fossils, find the layers, interpret the paleogeology, paleogeography of what was happening here, and build a story. We're bringing the most cutting-edge field technology to a discipline that really has not been on the cutting edge before.
Using this method, it's going to change the paleontological fieldwork. In previous expeditions, all we have is just a topo map and try to find these spots and try to pinpoint them on a topo map with a very low resolution satellite image.
We're going to try and characterize the sites that are the most fossiliferous here and apply that at a larger scale, so satellite scale. So rather than 15 centimeter pixels, we're looking at 15 meter pixels.
Using imagery from multispectral cameras and imagery from thermal cameras, we're going to build a model of both composition and material. He's going to interpret it and turn it into an understanding of really the overall geology and history of both the paleo environments and the current changes to those environments.
To collaborate, it's very important to understand their method and also mutual understanding each other, because we must explain our significance of our paleontological or dinosaur study. And also we need to learn about the high tech, how to use this field of paleontology.
As a result of this expedition, using the modern technology, we have discovered 5 new localities, more than 200 data points, and 3 new species we discovered. This is a huge thing.
We found the first velociraptor digit, which is the first material evidence of that meat-eating dinosaur living in that particular area. We found gigantic vertebrate ribs, tail sections, skull fragments of the cousin of Tyrannosaurus rex. We also found other skull fragments and fossils of several previously unknown species. So those have gone back to the lab in Ulaanbaatar for further assessment. I personally was also lucky enough to find a dinosaur egg in Bugenshav, so everyone's really excited about that.
This kind of experience was a partnership with the Explorers Club, who always push themselves to do more. Filled with world's firsts. First to North Pole, South Pole, Everest, Mariana Trench, and the Moon. And then some of the world's first of Infiniti, some of its autonomy, this new engine, this beautifully designed vehicle. We did a world's first on this expedition by using the combination of this technology to find new potential sites.
I think Roy Chapman Andrews would probably be pretty excited about what the Explorers Club is accomplishing here in terms of our teamwork, the discoveries we're making, and like he applied very forward-thinking techniques to exploration back in the 20s, we've just pushed the envelope even further, and our partnership with Infiniti has allowed us to do that.
We share the same ethos of pushing ourselves, insatiable curiosity, wanting to do more. And with this program, we had an incredible group that really broke some boundaries, and something that we think is going to have lots of legs for a long time through education. And I'm proud that Infiniti supported a really interesting, really worthwhile event and expedition using new technology.